now streaming. We're recording, so we are live on the other things. Let's see here. Now let's get a little Facebook action. Fourth Wall Podcast. Do. Waiting to go live on Facebook. About to go live on Joe Manente's Facebook.
That's right. Oh, Johnny Udell's going to come join us soon enough.
Oh, yeah?
He says he's so in. I think he's been waiting his whole life for this. We're talking about you already, Johnny U.
You're not even on the podcast yet.
You're not even on the podcast yet. We're already talking about you. Okay, let's see.
It's fetching the live video here on Facebook Live.
Fetching. Go fuck yourself. You guys. I swear to God.
Fetching.
Why does Facebook have to be so gay?
I don't know. Because Mark Zuckerberg's barely a human. I think that's probably.
He's got Asperger's so deeply.
Oh my God, he's the most burgered person I've ever seen.
Oh my God, just you know, it's all right. You know, our society fucking rewards people with Asperger's syndrome because you have to have Asperger's syndrome to do like fucking 95% of the good jobs. You know.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, it's that like analytical part of the brain, that Rain Man brain. You know,
they got Rain Man brain.
You can't fucking talk to a single person or make any eye contact with anybody.
No.
But, we are live on Facebook.
Oh, what's going on, Facebook? You dirty motherfuckers!
You filthy fucking Facebookers.
Oh man, so much swearing right away. God.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, what kind of podcast would it be without us just saying horrible shit over and over again?
Oh man.
All right. Well, what's up, everybody? This is the Fourth Wall Podcast. It's going to be a brocast today, you guys.
Broadcast.
It's just me and Joseph Manente here.
Yeah, that's right. Just us two. Nobody wants to hang out with us.
Yeah, we don't really have any friends. We're just here a lot. So we're going to talk about probably one of our favorite things, which is being a douchebag. You know,
you know what, Travis? Gymming. I'm sick and tired of having to fucking apologize for being in good shape, okay? I fucking work out, all right? I work out.
Look at this man. No sleeves.
This is
always
during the summertime, for about 2 months, it's all I wear. I have 10 tank tops that I rotate. But I'm not complaining anymore just to make all the fat, out of shape people feel fucking comfortable with themselves. You know what? Get in the gym and get with it. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of this shit.
It's fair. I did. I actually, you know what? The first couple of years I did stand up, I was 370 pounds, so I was a big boy.
Yes.
And I had a lot of jokes about making fun of in shape people.
Did you?
Yeah, a lot of them, a great deal actually.
Yeah. And now you are an in shape person.
Yeah, now I'm everything I hated, which is silly. It is a silly thing to hate in shape people, but mainly that's one of those things where people say like, "Oh, they're making fun of you because they're jealous." That is actually one of those.
Yeah, is that true?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, because the ease someone who is thin can get fucked, I guess, compared to the work a fat person has to put in just to bang someone who probably has mental illness issues anyway.
Oh yeah. Hey, let me tell you right now, just because I'm in shape, it doesn't mean that I still don't do exactly what you just said.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're also trying to, and you've been in LA how long? 15 years?
14.
14?
14 to be exact.
Damn. Well, see, it's a little different. Like you'd clean up in Ohio.
Oh yeah,
you'd be the best looking fucking thing in Ohio.
Man, God,
at like 100-mile radius of wherever you work.
There's some good looking white trash. You know what I mean?
Oh man, dude, that like it has a really low shelf life. You know what I mean? Like. They're like hot as shit until they're like 23, and then all the drugs.
The
make
drugs
them look
kick
35 overnight almost.
Yeah,
just fucking.
Travis, how the hell do I find this damn thing on here?
I have to help the old man here.
I'm like an idiot.
Real quick, you guys.
I want to be able. If you're commenting, I want to be able to see it. We only have one computer in here,
talk shit
so we
to you.
can talk shit to you. You know.
We are.
Oh,
we have to turn it down.
It's so easy, of course.
Well, you know,
who's on there?
Oh, they got Churko.
Churko, what's going on? Oh, okay, and we got Mark Kushner. Mark Kushner is watching. He's losing weight.
Kush is losing a lot of weight, man. He's looking great.
Kush isn't complaining about shit. He's on there not making excuses.
He's
not
doing it, man.
He's just going out there and do it. Mark Mulcairn's on there. It's good to see Mark as always. Fucking Mark, don't mess around. Churko didn't get my email. Churko, there are not enough people signed up to have a group here, so it's nice to hear from you.
We're just having a broadcast.
Broadcast today.
Just a little man time because we need to talk about day chicken mainly. You know,
day chicken, these kinds of things. But yeah, you know, no more of this in shape shaming. You know, Travis.
I know it is because I get how it can go too far though. Like, you know, I always complain about that one guy that's at the gym. He's got the stringies, you know what I'm talking about? Stringers, those fucking people.
The
like
Lee Haney style fucking 1980s tank top.
They usually say Gold's Gym or some douchey inspirational thing. This one guy had on one that just said, "No, you can't work out with me." And I was like, that's too much. It's too far. And first off, no, I would never want to work out with you. You don't seem like a good person.
Yeah, that's just douche behavior in any situation.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of times those guys aren't even in good condition. You know what I mean?
Right. Probably not even healthy. You know, it's like the like the wrestlers of the 80s. They just do nothing but steroids and blow.
Oh, terrible.
And they look incredible.
Oh,
but
they're not healthy.
No, their hearts are going to blow up so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of the fitness models that they're on steroids also. That's another thing that's misleading.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But have you ever taken steroids before, Travis?
No. Well, I've got that pituitary issue.
Well, I know outside of that though.
No, never. Yeah. I've never done. I've thought about it lately because. I'm trying to have a better balance. Like I kind of have the bro build now. It's like even though I have strong legs, I have trouble gaining mass.
Yeah, you got
on my legs,
you got thinner legs, you know. But look at the arms on this guy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I look like I shouldn't even.
I do.
Next to you, I look ridiculous. It's great, dude.
Yeah, they're like I think it's a genetic thing though, because like my dad really never worked out when we were growing up. And he always had some guns.
He had some guns. Yeah. You know, now I couldn't have been a bigger douche yelling earlier. But here's the thing. You know, working out is important to me and probably to Travis. I wanted to get into that a little bit today. Oh, yeah. You know, it's good for a young man or a young girl, anybody. You know, in terms of goal setting and stuff like that and lifestyle. Right. You know, working out is really good, and you know, it's about not making excuses. And you know, not that I don't make excuses all the time for lots of different things, but you know, it's a positive thing to get into if you're not taking drugs and those kinds of things.
Yes, and I think it's also no matter what you do, if you go to the gym, you will see results in one way or another.
Yeah,
like it's
something will happen.
Yeah, something will happen. You'll drop weight. You'll put on muscle. Like something. Like it is the only thing that guarantees you results. Like if you put in enough time.
Guys, we're broing it up here. Now, Travis, why did you get into the gym in the first place? Do you remember what brought you in there?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because I actually, it was when my ex that I was engaged to in Ohio, I was 20, she cheated on me with a skinny dude.
Yeah.
You know, fucks you up. You know what I mean? Especially because, I was 370 pounds. That's
Travis,
so overweight.
Oh, my God. He looked ridiculous. Travis looked like... it's such an obscure YouTube video, but it's like a fat kid with a weird disorder that's like singing a song. It's horrible. Anyways, yeah, you look fucking terrible. Yeah,
and it's like, and I hold all my weight. I'm apple shaped.
Yeah,
and when you're apple shaped, that's actually a really dangerous way to hold weight. I hold it all around the chest and my goozle here, underneath the neck. So you just have this fucking huge double chin.
Big double chin.
Yeah, and kind of Ralphie May. Ralphie May had that.
Yeah, oh my God.
Build. And it's just, all that weight sits around your heart. And like I make a joke about the fatty liver thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I really had that. It literally was like your body is holding so much fat that it's made its way into your liver.
So you got into the gym like in that condition. Was it hard for you to go in there?
I didn't
like looking like that and knowing that. I mean, was it embarrassing?
Oh, for sure, because I'd made attempts before in my life to get into the gym, and there'd always be, I don't know, you totally get judged by douchebags. Even now, you know, there's
Still?
always judgy douchebags and stuff like that. Not so much now because I'm a bigger fella, I guess. But yeah, like. When you're really overweight and you walk into the gym, it's really fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
And like I get it. Like even when I see super overweight dudes at the gym, I look at them and I notice them.
Travis, when you were does your heart go out to them or do you just hate them?
No, I don't hate them at all. No, like you fat fucks, you can't do what I've done.
You're disgusting.
Go eat pizza. Go to everybody or what is it, Planet Fitness, and eat your Tootsie Rolls, motherfucker.
Yeah. So you went in there at that weight. What were you able to do? Like,
for the first year, I lost 100 pounds, and I could not physically do any cardio.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I physically couldn't do it because it's when you're 370. I mean, I think about it now. Like I'm in 240 now, so it would be like if I put I don't know, like a grown man on my back and then or a 130-pound person on my back and then just went for a run.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't. Like,
Yeah,
you physically can't. I still have hip problems because it's like, I mean, that's so much fucking weight.
So you lost 100 pounds in 1 year.
Just lifting, just doing weight training.
Just weight training. Okay.
Yeah, free weights.
Yeah, because the free weights will help.
Oh,
What's going on? Keenan, John Yabez, Fletcher Cade. We're doing bro talk today, guys. If you have any questions or anything, let us know. But I'm just talking to Travis now about his massive weight loss that he did earlier in his life. It's very interesting. It's what got him into the gym. You know, yeah. So what the hell else? God. So just pumping. That's it.
Just pumping, yeah. Like I would do, like I kind of have a modified version of my workout.
Did you get laid before you went into the gym and lost the weight?
Yes. Well,
that's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
Me.
It's pretty incredible.
Fucking inconceivable.
Honestly, like whenever I hear of someone not getting laid in high school, it blows my mind because two girls had sex with me in high school against all physical odds and mental odds.
Dude,
I was weird.
Could you even see your dick?
Yeah.
You could see your dick.
Yeah, I was
at 370.
It was
your dick must be big, bro. That was.
Oh yeah, it was barely there, but it was there. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that also since I'm apple shaped, I hold all the weight here. I held enough down here, obviously.
Okay,
to affect the dick region. But
you didn't have that. You didn't have that
the fupa,
the fanny pack.
No, I did not have a fanny pack because it's like because all mine just kind of like spilled over top.
Interesting.
Of my
so,
waistband.
Dude, oh my God. Well, that's the Ohio market, dude. Like, yeah, Jesus, unbelievable.
Well, I mean, just being a unique personality helped, and then eventually, I don't know, you put in enough effort. But it was like it was ridiculous.
Now, so once you lost the 100 pounds, how old were you when you lost 100 pounds at the end?
I would have been 22.
22.
I lost 150 all told after a year and a few months. So let's see, maybe a year before I moved here. So
did you have to get a skin surgery for that or anything?
No. I just it's a lot better now. It still sucks though, like because then I just kind of kept it off for enough time to where everything kind of tightened up.
Yeah.
Enough. Like it's still not great, but
yeah,
because I mean, shit, you can't be that big and not have like forever side effects, kind of thing. You know
well,
what I mean?
yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. You know, when it like, well, we talked about this. Like, if the opportunity ever arises where you need to be seen like on camera, it's going to cost you a role or something. Then you get the surgery. Right. You know what I mean? That's
absolutely. Yeah, and also I think it's Kyle Andrews. No. Someone's got a joke about how they used to be a fat kid, and then when they lost weight, and they were like, "But you know what doesn't change when you lose weight? Your fat kid nipples. You just keep having fat kids."
Right.
But that's one of those things they would take care of in like in a skin removal surgery.
Oh, that's Luke Pryor.
Luke Pryor. That's it. Yeah.
Very good.
It's a funny joke because it is very true. But it's what. Some things your skin can't recover from naturally.
Dude, so you're getting laid. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
But you were getting laid before that. Now, like, how much better did you even feel about yourself after that, dude?
Oh, man. There was still a big mental base. I still don't understand what I look like, if that makes any sense. Like, that doesn't really go away, like that mental image of yourself.
I get that for the opposite reason. But
oh, really?
Yeah. Well, we'll get into that one later. But yeah, you don't get over it. See, the thing is, I got into working out for the exact opposite reason that Travis did, but it's also a very common reason, which is I was way undersized, like very thin, very small.
Me and Joe are the two exact opposite body types. Like he is exomorphic and I am endomorphic, and there's a middle body type, but that's not being represented here. Yes. I'm like Samoan endomorphic. Like I just hold
you're a heavy guy.
All the weight. Like I can gain 5 pounds in a day. Like it's ridiculous. I gain weight so fast, and I also lose it really fast too. But I can also gain muscle really quickly. Now you're exomorphic, which means you just fat doesn't even touch you. Basically.
No, I process sugar and fat very quickly. I don't hold on to anything. And my brain crashes. I have to keep kind of like fuel in my bloodstream, or else I fucking don't work very well.
Because I think that's interesting, because I've been doing the intermittent fasting, and when I do the OMAD, the 1 meal a day, and I just eat one meal, I actually think better without food.
Yeah, less brain fog. Yeah,
which is interesting. Yeah, it's like my body's able to just like use tiny amounts of fuel very efficiently.
Yeah, yeah.
But in this society where food is
abundant,
yeah, rampant, even
rampant, yeah, we have more than we need.
Yeah, like I just become a big old fat person.
Yeah, it's too easy. You don't have to fucking
Yeah, because I mean, technically, you have the most ideal body type for this particular kind of civilization.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm very lucky in that way.
Yeah. So you started hitting the gym to the opposite reason. You wanted to get all.
I needed to get bigger. You know what I mean? Just because I was short and skinny, and man, it was terrible. And I didn't get laid at all in high school. There wasn't even an option. I went to school with I went to a private school in the Bay Area, and there were so many good-looking people there that that's just the way it is. It's ultra competitive in the West Coast. You know what I mean? Like all the incredibly smart, good-looking people move here to have a better life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they reproduce.
They reproduce, and then it's like,
and they've got smart, good-looking kids all over.
Yeah, and you're just like, dude. I always thought I was a moron until which isn't too far from the truth. But I mean, I thought I was like special ed. Dude.
Oh, because you're dyslexic, right? Like,
dyslexic. I had issues. I got issues. I'm not emotionally stable. I got problems. All right, but here's the goddamn thing. Tara Erickson, it's good to see you. Baha, indeed. I need to get big. Yeah, that's right. All right.
Swolio? What'd you say?
Tara Erickson, I need to get bigger. Oh my God! But no, my point being is, oh man, yeah, I got issues, but
it wasn't until I went to Chico State. It was my first experience in my life with Chico State, with public school. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm a genius compared to these people.
That's hilarious. It is true because you're a super smart guy, but I can't really imagine you thinking that you're dumb. But I guess this is a hell of a place. I mean, there's some incredibly intelligent.
Oh, dude, yeah.
The Bay Area, it's all tech, computer, science. What do you call it? Finance, all that stuff. It's just like law, technology, and finance. That's it.
Oh wow! So yeah, that's the brilliant people.
I mean, and that's what Bay Area, the LA. I mean, that's what everyone's doing here. That's doing well. If you can,
your doctors and whatnot.
Yeah, that's why it's so expensive, and there's a lot of job opportunities and stuff and it doesn't matter.
All right, yeah, they raise the rates so they keep out the poor. The poor and the unattractive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which is it's nice because there's everyone here is so pretty. But, also, it's very expensive, Joe.
Yeah, it costs a lot of fucking money and the whole thing. But yeah, and then there's this. I guess there's pressure to look good too, and that's a part of it.
Oh yeah, like this place really keeps me on my toes as much as possible about trying to lose weight.
Yeah.
It's because back in Ohio, it's real easy to fall into being fat again.
Yeah.
It's like, even if you're like, I don't know, as chubby as I am now, like I'm still like.
Do you go back for the holiday and stuff?
No, I might, but I probably won't go back at all this year.
Yeah.
Mainly because, dude, it's just it's so depressing there, man. It's when you're away for a while, and then you go back, and I'm not sure if it's worse or I've just been in a better place. And now I'm noticing how fucking shit it is.
Yeah, that's probably part of it.
Yeah, and it's like there's not even a gym in my hometown. Like, you got to go drive 30 minutes in any direction to get to a fucking gym.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, what do you do? What do you do for your if you can't get to a gym? Do you have a different workout that you do?
No, because I can't really do much as far as body weight workouts go because it's either not enough weight or I just don't like them. Like I have to have weights. Like, but I'll just try to do cardio or like jog or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we work out completely different now.
Yeah.
'Cause you've really changed up the way you work out, right?
Yeah, it's really basic. I mean, I've been doing it for so long. I've distilled it down to what I'm willing to deal with. Travis is more dedicated than I am, but I
also don't have a choice. Like if I'm not on top of it, I can take maybe a few days off in a row, but like because I've been working so much, I haven't been to the gym in 3 days.
Yeah.
And like
that's killing you right now.
It sucks. I fucking hate it.
You look good though, dude. You got good fucking separation in the seps there, dude.
Look at the V action.
Yeah.
Pow.
Yeah.
Pow.
What's up, Lucy? It's good to see you, man. If you guys have any questions, Miss you sending me hugs, you fuck. Thanks, Tara. I don't know what I never sent you hugs. I don't know what she's talking about.
Just getting hugs.
Yeah. But you know, you gotta stay on that shit.
Yeah, I really had to stay on top of it. The moment I slack at all, like, well, I can also fall back. Losing weight is so much more mental than anything else.
Yeah.
Like, you really have to make the decision to do it, you know what I mean? And you have to be committed. You basically, in order to lose as much weight as I have to, you for sure have to develop like a body image issue, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like almost a psychological condition that will be like, if I eat this French fry, my family will die. You know what I mean? Like all those fucking things.
Wow.
Where, yeah, you have to be like really in it.
You're doing that to yourself?
No, not anymore. I've figured it out now. But
well, that's good.
yeah, now I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm fine now. Because now it's like, when I first started to lose weight, the only way I could really do it with as much weight as I had is like, you got to wake up every morning and be like, I fucking hate you so much. Into the mirror.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You really have to. Tom Segura talks about it a lot.
That's true, though. You know.
Yeah, you really have to, like, because it's masochistic to lose weight like that.
Yeah, well, or to anything, or gain muscle.
Or gain muscle, especially, yeah. Because
you
have to beat the piss out of yourself.
Yeah, you have to break your body down. And
yeah, you're in pain all the fucking time.
You're in pain, and you have to, you know, forcing yourself to eat sucks just as much as not eating. It's the whole thing, you know. It's a tough process.
So did you have to do that a lot? Force yourself to eat a whole lot?
Yeah.
So it's like almost you had to fight your own metabolism with as much food as possible.
Totally, dude. Yeah. And it's force feeding yourself like crappy chicken is horrible.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to. It seems like, well, it's eating. It's fun. It's not fun.
Well, but you were eating clean and forcing yourself.
Well,
to eat, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you want to look at. Yeah, and it's no fun to do that, but we have different problems. Like I work out differently than you do. You're on like a bodybuilding split of some kind.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I do heavyweight, but I also right after I do heavyweight, I do like drop sets, or I do like 4 sets of 25, like low weight, high rep.
Yeah,
because like I have to keep my cardiovascular high and stuff like that, and it's like I've got the strength. It's like, see, like, it wasn't that. We talked about that once. Like, I have plenty of strength. I don't really need any more.
No.
So I do a lot of low weight, high reps, so I can just aesthetically look better.
Yeah.
And then also, for cardio and to drop more weight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like you do, don't you? I think I was talking to you about squats. Don't you only do 5 sets of 5 or something?
Oh,
like
at a maximum. Yeah. I don't do any volume on squats because I don't want my spine to be loaded for that long.
Oh,
so I'll just do like a few sets, and then I'll get the volume in on like a leg press or something like that. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I'm stronger than I've been in a long time. I went in the other day. This is a lot of weight for me, guys, because I only weigh 160 pounds. But I benched 225 5 times for 5 reps for 3 sets.
That's good though. Yeah, for your size, that's
for my
great.
size, not bad. That's a lot for me.
That's 2 plates, right?
Yeah, 2 plates.
Yeah, that's great, man.
That's Travis's warm up.
No, man, I got bad fucking shoulders from just working out so much, so I don't do much heavy anymore. So like I'll do 3 sets of 10 with 225, and then I'll
so much. Though.
And then I take well, then again, you see those fucking NFL dudes. You know, they do the like 50 reps.
Yeah, and they don't even really lift weights. That's the crazy thing. You know,
it's like, this is the first time I bench pressed in 8 months.
Yeah,
like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I know, the speed and power, bro.
Oh, I know. Some of them do it so fast, the fucking weights are flying off the end and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's intense. Oh man, I always wanted to try the combine just to see what would happen. Like I could complete the events, but it would just be really shitty. You know?
They could do that thing where like the ghost runs behind them when they compare time.
Oh, dude,
it would just be all these black dudes running.
The lineman would be beating me. But like, I think I could break 5 in the 40. I think so. I think I run a 4.9 or something like that.
That's really good, though. I mean,
I think
for a civilian,
for a civilian, it's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my 40 time is. Like, I'm a lot faster than I appear.
Yes.
I'm also quick.
Yeah, he's nimble.
Nimble. Yeah. I wrestled heavyweight in high school, obviously.
Luciano, I play baseball with a guy. He says, I have the best high knee run he's ever seen. Thank you.
High knee run.
I was very inspired by Roger Craig as a young boy.
Oh, yeah. I do often see you get complimented on your running form.
I don't know why, but I appreciate it.
You just have a very it'd be a good run for film.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like how they tell Tom Cruise to run on camera.
Oh, dude, Tom Cruise runs great on it.
Dude, he runs in every fucking movie, and I didn't realize that until I was rewatching a few of his movies. I'm like, he does.
You ever see Far and Away with Tom Cruise?
No, I've never seen.
That's
that.
a good one. You should see that.
Does he run in that one?
Of course he runs. Tom fucking Cruise. He plays a boxer in it. There's a lot of like bare knuckle boxing scenes in it. And then, but he doesn't run for the training or anything like that. He runs. He just runs. he runs in the winter cold. Yeah. Yeah. To fucking bang Nicole Kidman. Yeah, that's what he does.
Oh, naturally. Yeah. I mean, kind of got to, I guess. I think. Someone was making a comment about the Rocky movies. I think it might have been.
I love the Rocky movies.
I do, and I love.
Anyone else love the Rocky movies? I fucking love Rocky. God
so
damn.
Good. Yeah, Rocky 4, the Russian, the whole deal. Dolph Lundgren. Oh my God.
What was the first Rocky movie you saw?
My dad's a huge Rocky fan,
Yeah.
so he was like, "Sit down, son. I'm going to learn you." Like, I
That's
honestly,
nice.
I don't remember living in a world where I didn't know what Rocky was.
That's amazing.
You know what I mean? Like, especially same with Star Wars. Like, someone asked me once, like, when did I become a Star Wars fan? It's like, my dad was huge into Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, then
and it's like I never didn't know it was
just
a
like
thing.
Jesus. It's just your religion.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You were raised in a Star Wars house.
Yeah.
Wow,
exactly.
dude.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, I mean, fucking weird.
Well, yeah. Look what I have on a Star Wars shirt right
fucking
now.
we're both rocking Star Wars.
Yeah, I know.
I have the Force Awakens shirt on.
Here we are talking about work, and I we should be talking about Star Wars, dude. I love Star. My dad's not a Star Wars person, but I was.
Oh, really?
I was in at age 6. You know, like.
Oh, right.
I'd only been having cognizant memories maybe 2 years before I found out what Star Wars was, and.
Oh no shit! Did you find out from like a friend or something?
Yeah,
like that?
yeah. And I had the Return of the Jedi on VHS, like right after it first came out, you know, or a few years after it first came out.
Did you ever go to the theater and watch when they did the digitally remastered?
Yeah, and in '99 I saw the remakes, but I saw the digitally remastered ones and everything.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, dude.
Oh no, it was kind of cool that me as a kid, my generation, like we were still able to go see Star Wars in a theater.
Yeah.
Prequels, basically.
Yeah.
Before that all happened. But we're such a Star Wars family. My dad picked us all up from school and said we had dentist appointments, and we went and saw.
Dude, that's the best.
Star Wars Episode 1.
That's the best.
That's the fucking that's how it's.
Was that the first time you ever saw it?
Well, we saw the premiere or whatever.
Episode 1, the one with Natalie Portman. It's a horrible movie.
I loved it, and I loved Jar Jar because I was in 3rd grade.
Oh, 3rd grade, yeah.
I just thought it was great.
Acceptable.
And then, honestly, I don't think I had watched Episode 1 since I was in 3rd grade until like maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's not a rewatchable one.
Yeah, and then when I rewatched it, the fighting is incredible. The fucking guy that got to play Darth Maul.
Yeah, great sequence.
Oh my god, yeah, he's incredible. It was the first Star Wars movie with actual great lightsaber battles. You know, like well choreographed, fast movements.
No, totally. It was very athletic. But for my favorite lightsaber battle is that people will probably hate this, but it's that Return of the Jedi one. Just the emotional weight of that, which is interesting because it's not flashy. I mean, it's Mark Hamill and a guy versus a guy in a suit that can't see what the fuck he's doing. You know what I mean? Like, but the emotional weight of it and just it's very basic moves, but like. It's just like, what's at stake is so heavy.
Yeah, the stakes can't be any higher.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's mesmerizing to watch. And the way that it's underscored, that's my favorate one. You know?
I totally get that.
Yeah,
because honestly, even when Episode 3 came out and it had Obi-Wan and Anakin have that battle on the death planet, the fucking hot planet or whatever. Yeah. That was some of the best choreography I've ever seen, but at the same time, I didn't care about it as much. You know?
Yeah.
It didn't have as much. It was just like, oh, that's neat that they can do that. I'm glad they've been training and all this other stuff, but it just wasn't as exciting to me as the stakes for that particular fight.
Man.
And also the stakes for even though Darth Maul kind of just showed up, the intensity of that particular scene. And then Qui-Gon Jinn fucking dies, dude. It was
right. Yeah. There's a death. There's
and then it's a really gangster because it was such a kids movie. You really don't see coming when Obi-Wan cuts him the fucking half and he falls. His body separates and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
That was fucking cool,
Yeah,
man.
that's right.
I'm like,
yeah. Spoiler alert. 1999, but
Yeah.
whatever.
but yeah, just like that like just all of the factors, like that being a surprise and it being a kids movie, and they just cut a motherfucker in half.
Yeah,
like that was really fun.
that was pretty cool. You know, and I hate to say it, I saw my second favorite lightsaber fight. I always liked this, but I think it gets a lot of criticism. But was the Yoda one?
Oh, I thought Yoda. Yeah,
I loved that.
To see, I think what was he fighting? Who the fuck was he fighting?
The
older guy.
Yeah, the older guy.
The fucking old
He's
guy
the old
with
guy.
the
He's
weird
900 years
bent
old.
lightsaber.
yeah. Tall guy with a beard and long hair, the wizard-looking guy. One of those guys. Yeah.
I have no fucking idea what that guy was. But yeah, it was just really cool to see. And then, after he fucking kicks his ass and stuff like that, and the guy runs away, then he force grabs his cane.
Yeah,
and he just slowly starts walking around, which is, I thought was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But it was the first time you really get to see that Yoda is a fucking badass.
Yeah, I was trying to visualize how that would happen, because they always talked about that.
Yeah.
About like, oh, he was like this great warrior. Like, well, yeah, but like, did he like look differently or like?
Yeah.
But no, he's just like flying around and
he's just fast as shit.
He's fast, and the way they set it up was really good. I was like really inspired by that. Maybe they were telegraphing it or whatever. It was just, but it was kind of like, it seemed like nothing could be done, and then he kind of just shows up like all feeble and shit, and then he just, you're like, what's this guy gonna do? I guess that's been overdone in movies or something, but I don't care. I loved that. I thought it was
fucking great.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of those things. If you're gonna put something in a movie that's like been done before, at least make it as fucking amazing as possible.
Right.
You know what I mean? 'Cause, I think everything's been done by now.
Yeah.
So it's like, just make it really fucking cool.
Make it cool. We should have. Now we got off on Star Wars. I wish if Dunham was here, he'd be the fucking guy.
Dunham goes hard on Star Wars, man.
He does go hard on Star Wars.
We've had long, incredible talks about Star Wars. He goes. He may be even a little more of a fan than I am, and I'm a huge fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dunham's. He's pretty deep in. He's done a lot of reading. Have you read the books and stuff?
I read the Jedi Academy books, which I only read a couple of them, but the Jedi Academy books are the shit. The Jedi Academy books are basically the kids, like it's the the Solo twins.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the future or whatever. And then they Luke starts an academy for Jedi and stuff like that, and then there's a Sith Academy. Yeah, it's pretty. It's just the children of all the people from Star Wars. They are very kid-centric books, but they're pretty dope though.
Well, there you go.
But yeah,
you're pretty deep in, dude. I've never read any of the books.
Yeah. Once you start reading Star Wars books, you're next level nerd right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, Jake. Speaking of next level nerds, hello, Jake Cannon. How are you doing? It's good. Alex Verzi. What's the?
We got one of the trips.
What's going on? No, Jake Cannon just wrote Alex Verzi. Maybe he'll explain that. I don't know why. But whatever. I haven't seen Jake Cannon in ages. It's good to hear from you, you big ball player. I
haven't seen him in a long time as well.
I miss him. Anyways, so yeah, and it was funny because I always remember Mark Hamill was definitely not in those Star Wars heroes were not buff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
it was never like that.
I was thinking about this the other day. I feel like I can't remember who maybe the first buff jacked action hero was, but even watch Die Hard and Bruce Willis, the first one, or even now he's not a big fella. He's not jacked or anything. He doesn't look even that great with his shirt off. You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't important.
He's kind of dad bodish, I guess. I don't know, but he's just a bad motherfucker.
He's just a bad boy. Yeah. It's interesting how that's kind of evolved over time. It's almost par for the course now. To be ripped or whatever. Even if you're not an action star, you just have to
Oh yeah, I guess Ryan Gosling does do some action, but dude, he's shredded and he does romantic comedies.
Yeah, he's got to look good for the ladies.
Yeah.
Those.
Oh, same. I think Bill Burr talks about how who's he talk? Ben Stiller is just ripped out of his fucking.
Always has been.
For what goddamn reason?
Yeah,
he's a comedian. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it's that's kind of the business we're in. It's you need to look as fuckable as possible on camera.
Yeah.
Even if you're a fucking comedian.
Oh, dude, Stiller always had good arms. Remember from Heavyweights? Did you ever see Heavyweights?
Dude, yeah, he was great. I love
Tony Perkis. Anyone?
That fucking movie holds up so well.
Oh man,
so well. It's still funny this fucking day. If anything, it's funnier the older you get.
That's Judd Apatow, right? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
yeah, dude, that's a really funny movie.
Oh yeah. And then the characters are really charming and stuff like that. I don't know what happened to Who was the name of the main character, fat kid? What was his name?
I forgot. He's in the Mighty Ducks, and so are
Oh,
half
yeah.
the kids in the cast.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
It's just like the Mighty Ducks go to fat camp is what that fucking
Yeah, pretty much. I
Stiller's
often
great.
wonder what happened to all of those kids, the Mighty Duck kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you think any of them are well balanced?
Oh, probably not. The fat black kid, was he in that? The guy that's on Saturday Night Live? Yeah, Luciano. Heavyweights is amazing, and it is. It
a great
is.
movie.
I'm glad that you're still there. Very nice. Yeah.
No, I don't think that was Kenan Thompson. Is who you're thinking of?
He wasn't in that. He was in the
No.
Mighty Ducks. They threw him in as
Yeah.
a token black guy. Remember the Knuckle Puck in
Oh,
Mighty
the
Ducks
Knuckle
2?
Puck kid.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it was Mighty Ducks 2.
Oh, was that Kenan?
Oh, let's see. Luciano said Goldberg was arrested a couple weeks ago. Luciano, do you have any idea why or how Goldberg got arrested? Yeah, well, whatever. Let us know if you
let us
find
know.
out.
Post an article.
Yeah.
We'll take a look and discuss.
Goldberg.
Goldberg, dude.
Oh, that poor guy. I mean, talk about someone that probably never should have been in the movies. You know what I mean?
Oh, right,
Just
yeah.
to be lucky to be out there. And, of course, now he's having entitlement issues probably. He's like
Yeah,
getting DUIs.
Punched a cop. And
drugs.
did
Yeah, he's on drugs.
real
Yeah.
word, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I just assume for most of those childhood actors, because it's like, you're growing up around unstable adults who are doing all kinds of fucked up shit.
Yeah,
and you're
my
a kid,
God.
and they're all fucked up. And they're like, "Hey, you want some of this cocaine, Timmy? You know, little Timmy?"
Oh, dude, those horror
Yeah.
stories. The
Oh,
Corey
yeah.
Hames. Look at Corey
Oh,
Feldman.
Corey, yeah.
Jesus,
Feldman,
these poor
yeah.
people. Hey, what's going on? Trenton Stewart Jones, Bo Hirschfield, Ellen Doyle. Good to see you guys.
Oh yeah.
The most haggard 39-year-old. He's 39. He's older than me by 2 years. Shit, I thought he.
No shit.
Goldberg's almost 40 now. God dang, time flies.
Shit, man. Even like I think didn't Rogan recently have the kid from Home Alone on his podcast or whatever? What's his
Oh,
name?
yeah, Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, the guy's very intelligent.
Yes, I agree, but I disagree with Joe Rogan and then him saying that he's normal. Because like the dude seemed real weird and like kind of
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin is weird.
He's just a weird fucking guy, and he said you seem well. To be fair to Rogan, he said you seem normal, considering the fact that you were one of the most famous children ever.
Oh my God, dude,
Yeah.
that guy was off the charts, unbelievable. Yeah, like even in Uncle Buck, he's a
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he was good. I mean, it's one of those rare things. He's like a good-looking kid,
Right.
And he was smart, like one of those precocious kids that can talk and has like great verbal skills, like
Right, understands timing and wit. And
wit.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, like
Which is
as a
like,
kid,
a lot
it's
of
like
kids do.
impossible. Yeah, you have to be a genius to do that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
As a kid, like I think I had a concept, but like he could do adult actions.
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
child.
He understood. He stood the context of the character.
And also as an actor, you got to be pretty self-aware of what you look like when you're doing things. And 99.9% of children have no fucking idea
No
what
idea.
they look
He
like,
was
what
young.
they sound like.
Yeah, I mean, he was. I mean, who knows what would have happened to him? He would have figured out to be successful at something because
Right.
he's just got a good brain. I mean,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that you're not going to grow up in a weird social circle and end up weird and messed up. But like,
Oh, right, yeah.
you can tell that guy has raw intelligence. It's just like
Yeah, and it's a shit because he told a lot of stories about how his parents are out of fucking control.
Yeah,
Like,
oh
just
my God.
terrible garbage people who exploited their fucking child.
yeah.
I mean, and especially that. Like, I think parents really have to have a really major role in making sure their kid doesn't turn out to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
If they're a child actor.
Oh my God. Oh, are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Or especially child musicians, like old fucking the Biebs.
Oh, Bieber, that poor thing.
Like actually considering that he is the most famous person on the planet, I would say.
Yeah.
Who's more famous than Justin Bieber? Probably not.
Oh, I don't know.
Probably no one, right? Like, I think he's the most well-known, recognizable name on the planet. He should be like shooting heroin into his eyeballs. You know what I mean? And he's just kind of a douche. That's about it.
He's a douche. Yeah, I guess it could be worse.
Oh,
He's-
for sure.
He's Canadian. We don't have to worry about him.
Oh, yeah.
These fucking Canadians are always on. It's just that's what makes me feel good. I don't have an opinion about Bieber either way. I'm just so happy that we can't get fully shamed for Bieber. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's their fault. Yeah.
Yeah, because with all the Trump shit, it's like, okay, yeah, we got the big douchebag, but
Right.
at least Bieber is not American. He's a fucking Canadian. For all you snotty Canadians, our country's so good. Hey, how about fuck you with your? Thanks a lot for that one. I appreciate it. The straight up Bieber is.
Oh, the
is-
Biebs and Nickelback, dude.
Oh my God, Brian O'Sullivan, haven't seen you in ages, dude. Thanks for joining in. Hello, Joy. It's been a million years. I hope you're on a ship somewhere and having a good voyage. You know what I mean? These are people. These are people, Travis. These are people I know.
I assumed you have a... Well, okay, well, let's see here. We have any fucking comments here on the old YouTubes, or are we just...
Yeah, we're looking around.
No
there.
one wants to chat with us. We have no friends. It's just all your people on the YouTube. And then, yeah.
Okay, well, fuck all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm swearing so much. It's just not necessary.
I mean, I feel like it's hard not to say fuck all the time. You know what I mean? I forget sometimes that I talk the way I talk. Maybe it's from doing comedy or whatever it is, but like I say fuck constantly.
Oh man, it's terrible.
And sometimes I'll say it in public and I'll see people be like taken aback maybe. And I'm like, oh, I forget that words hurt some people.
They do.
Or people are actually get offended by language.
Oh my God.
Like I forget all the time. Especially, I mean, when most of your friends are comics, it's really hard to say a thing to shock a comic, or you know what I mean. So,
oh yeah,
you're just used to people hearing things and not.
Oh man,
processing them with offense.
That's true, and I feel myself on stage trying to fill in like any dead air with like swearing, like "fuck," you know, like I'm like, it's bad, you know what I mean? And then you go back and listen, it's like I don't need to be talking right there. Just you know, it's okay. You don't have to swear your way through everything.
I know it is a good crutch to have though, because like you know, you just throw in a dick joke or some sort of horrible thing.
Yeah.
Or say fuck a lot, and then you fill the air, Joe, and then you're good to go.
I guess. But yeah, those action stars in those Star Wars movies, you know, or a lot of those early '90s movies, not big, not ripped, nothing like that.
No, not at all. Especially Hayden Christensen, fucking Anakin Skywalker. He was a skinny little bitch.
Yeah, he was a bitch. Yeah.
Like he's not.
Mark Hamill was a bitch. You know what I mean? Not even coordinated.
Mark Hamill, yeah. Hamill barely even knew how to fight. You know what I mean? Like he was that and. As an adult rewatching all the Star Wars movies, it really does dawn on you the older you get that Mark Hamill is a whiny little bitch in the first Star Wars movie.
Oh, yeah.
Or Luke Skywalker, sorry, Mark Hamill's a great man.
I feel like, like those earlier scenes where he's like still on the farm. Quick side note. Hello, Joy. She says, I'm in Dubai now. That's my first and last cruise. Stop swearing. Will do, Joy. Thank you very much for that. And I hope you're enjoying Dubai. But, you know, dope. Yeah, almost by the end of episode 3 or what, or was it 4, he's almost more of a man by the end.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was like, it was just
but dude, like, he's just, I don't want to go to Hachi Station. Like, he just bitched. And he bitched. He was whining. And he was, like, young, so his voice was high pitched.
Oh, dude, it was terrible.
Like, Uncle Owen, no! Like, he was really whiny. And it was just harder to watch as an adult. Like, I'm really glad that they give him such a great growing up arc.
Yeah. They were
patient
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a man by the end for sure.
Oh,
you know,
he sees some shit.
Oh yeah. The weight of that character, you know, there's an arc there. Yeah, he was like a pretty decent actor by the end.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's true. That's, you know, sometimes I feel like though that a lot of Hayden Christensen shit acting.
He's not bad in other things though.
Exactly, is the fault of George Lucas, because George Lucas I think is pretty burgered out.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah. George Lucas is fucking like pretty heavily burgered.
Yeah.
Aspergered for the layman.
He's on,
they don't know the medical.
That's how he gets things done, though. God.
Oh yeah, and that's how he's able to create. Like, Star Wars is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, he invented that whole world pretty much with a couple of other people.
Oh man.
And you can't actually the guy who created Pokemon is super autistic.
Yeah.
The Japanese guy. Well, obviously it's Japanese.
Yeah.
But it's just. He can barely speak to somebody, but at the same time, he's like, I've created all these tiny little characters and these little monsters. And they live in your pocket. You know, like those thoughts are crazy. Like, that's what it takes a really creative autistic person to fucking.
That's very interesting.
To make fascinating things like that.
Yeah.
But his dialogue sucks ass. Like, that's why the dialogue in the newer movies that like J.J. Abrams and stuff like that created, it's less fucking burger sounding. Like, it's not weird.
Yeah, it's not weird. Well, I feel like it works for Star Wars though. Just
true, yeah.
You know, because especially on the Imperial side, because it is not like colloquial. You know, dialect. It's Imperial speak. Like we are. You know, it's like military talk. You know what I mean?
And really, people in the military and other stuff like they pretty talk like that. The analytical talk where they're like always kind of on, and they always have to be. in, like, you know, or
it's
like
not casual. It's,
not
it's
at all.
heightened speech, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually never thought about that. But yeah, the dark side speak or the Empire speak,
yeah.
it really works for what it is.
It works for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't translate as well for some of the other characters. And
Yeah.
I feel like that was a loss in the newer movies. There's also a level of the newer writing. Another thing I don't like about it is the level of self-awareness that like some of some of the characters have. It's like they know that they're in being filmed. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's especially for the comic moments. It's almost like a thing. Like they're really like, you know, they're almost like breaking the fourth wall, no pun intended, you know.
Horrible.
But it's very close, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like as much as I like in Force Awakens, I liked the porgs. They made me happy. The little fucking the little fucking bird creatures or whatever. But it was put in as such a fourth wall shattering thing. Like it really was, because it's like it does make it very aware that this is all bullshit and it's a movie. That it's a movie.
Yeah. In terms of human characters, I'm talking about in the most recent one, the Return. What is it? The Last Jedi.
No, Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. Oh, no. But there's one after that.
The Solo movie?
No.
That was because it was
one that came out in
December.
December.
Sorry. Last Jedi.
It is Last Jedi. Okay.
Yeah, so you're right. I fucked up.
No, it's okay. They come out. It's the most evil guy's right-hand man, the redheaded guy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He's super self-aware. You know what I mean? Like all that like camera mugging. It's like so like what the.
It is interesting.
And it's not, I don't have a problem with the actor, but that's how they wrote that part. You know what I mean? It's just like none of the other movies have that. You know what I mean? It's just like
I mean the closest thing to that I guess would be like C-3PO and R2-D2, but they never.
They're droids though.
That's very true. Yeah, but they were kind of like the. Like in a Greek tragedy, they were the chorus.
Yeah,
like they kind of held your hand and walked you through what was happening, and they were, you know, it was really cool. But we don't really have that anymore in the newer Star Wars movies, because there's no characters that do that, and characters like that seem very aware that they're in a movie.
That's true.
Oddly, is a bit more off-putting than two droids saying funny things that are, you know, have dramatic irony and stuff like that.
You're right about that. They are, but they never. God, yeah, they did that so well. Like they were still in the movie. The R2 and C-3PO were still.
Yeah, they were important.
They were. I mean, in the movie, their awareness was in the movie. They didn't jump. out of this,
I see what you mean.
Yeah. Anyways, that's a whole different conversation. God, we got off on Star Wars here. Unbelievable.
I know. I don't even
remember. We started with working out.
The last thing we talked about as far as working out was. It doesn't matter that much.
We were talking about, I think, Ben Stiller's arms and heavyweights and whatnot.
Yes.
God. Yeah, there's some good ones, you know.
Oh, yeah, he was shredded in that movie. But you know what's interesting about Ben Stiller? It's like I never looked at him as being a dude, or never processed him as like a super fit guy, but he is. Because I think it's because he's a comedian. You know what I mean? Like I think even though if you're super shredded and stuff like that, it's almost like. I thought of him more as just a funny dude as opposed to how fucking ripped he is.
Yeah. There's been a couple like that. You know, I was watching today was Sidekicks with Joe Piscopo.
Oh, yeah?
And Joe Piscopo's ripped as hell, dude.
Oh,
yeah. Funny guy. I guess The Rock is a funny ripped guy now.
True, yeah. He's hilarious. Like, but he's also at the same time, he's such a fucking physical force of a human.
Right.
Like, it's like it doesn't matter if he's funny or boring. Like he's gigantic. He's enormous.
He's just a big dude. Yeah.
Yeah, like whenever I don't know how much weight he puts on for those Fast and Furious movies, but he looks extra enormous in those movies.
Yeah.
Like, I think he also like baby oils up.
Of course.
And stuff like that. But then I love that it's gotten so cartoonish in the Fast and Furious movies because like he's like throwing people through walls, doing
that's awesome.
Doing insane acts of physical strength that are clearly superhuman. Like in a movie that like seems like pseudo serious and stuff like that, but he is just such a monster. Of course, he's the only person that could play a character like that.
Yeah,
and you'd be like, oh word, of course he just threw this horse. You know, like in Hercules or whatever.
Old horse throw.
Yeah. Fucking throws a horse.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's our Arnold, dude.
True.
He's the new Arnold. Yeah.
They can actually speak normally. Yeah.
Yeah, in a way.
Then again, though, I think what makes Arnold so much more iconic in a lot of movies is his inability to speak without an accent. and just the dialogue they would give him and how cheesily he would deliver it because he's not really an actor.
Yeah.
Like Commando.
Oh, it's
Every
great.
fucking line from Commando is, I lied. The whole fucking, just drops that dude. All of it, it's silly.
Right? Wrong.
Wrong. Yeah. And then every fucking time he kills someone, he's got a line. You know
Dude, there's this compilation of all those things. It's so fun to watch, like.
Oh, dude. I guess
go on YouTube and look it up, guys.
My favorite Arnold moment in any movie ever is from the movie Collateral Damage. And it's really, and it almost becomes a self-aware moment in the movie because
Collateral Damage.
I know it's such an obscure Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, and it's like one of his later ones too. But he realizes the bad guy isn't the husband of the woman he's been protecting, but the woman herself, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, and then so like she's going down an elevator, and then he needs to catch up with her, so he fucking Arnold's open the doors. And then he's sliding down the elevator, but when as he's sliding down the elevator cable in the shaft, he's going like he's making these crazy Arnold noises. And there's a moment where it flashes down to the woman in the elevator, and she kind of like she pauses and she looks up like with this really ridiculous face because like they play a muffled sound of as he's like falling down through the elevator. It's such a funny random moment.
Elevator shaft Arnold.
Yeah, because it's such a serious moment and the stakes are really high, but he's just he's fucking falling down this elevator shaft. It's hilarious.
No, that's good when you watch certain movies like over and over and over again. Like your favorite parts become these ridiculous parts.
That's the most underrated, funniest line of
underrated funny lines, dude.
Underrated funny line of Silence of the Lambs, which sounds.
Oh yeah,
I know, yeah,
that
lighthearted
Silence of the Lambs.
No, dude,
it's great.
Everyone. It's such a serious movie that most people shouldn't laugh at any of it. But like when Clarice finds. Buffalo Bill. What is it? Buffalo Bob? Whatever the fuck is
Buffalo
it?
Bill.
Buffalo
Yeah,
Bill, something like that. And like he's at the door, and he's asking her about the girl that was taken, and he goes, "Wait, was she a great big fat person?" Like that makes me laugh. He's got that weird deep voice or whatever. He's like, "Wait a second, was she a great big fat person?" It's underrated. It seems like it actually shouldn't even be in that movie, but it's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious.
Damn, there's so many more. I'm trying to remember things that are like that.
Just subtle lines from ridiculous guys. If you want to post, any of your favorite weird lines, I love every line that are like the only thing that makes that really shitty Batman movie that Arnold was in as Mr. Freeze.
Yes,
even remotely watchable is just to watch the parts with Mr. Freeze. Because they give him the dumbest dialogue possible. Yeah, like he freezes someone with a giant gun. And he's like, "And I give you the cold shoulder." Like it's. So fucking stupid.
That's great.
He freezes a bunch of cops with an ice gun, and he's just like, "It's time for you to freeze." And
in that compilation, there's quite a few Arnold Mr. Freezes in there.
Oh, that's some great dialogue because like every line of that movie was dumb, but it's Arnold saying dumb lines, so it's better. Yeah. Like, especially like Uma Thurman was Poison Ivy, right, in that same movie.
I don't know. I've only watched the compilation with Arnold saying stupid shit. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you haven't seen it. Actually, that movie might not have been as bad if the bat suit didn't have nipples.
Oh, nice.
I find that I don't know how of all the people working on that movie, no one went, "This is weird. We should take the nipples off the bat suit."
Yeah, they didn't do that.
No, it was it's fucking.
They're trying to make it seem like his muscles were bulging through.
I don't honestly know.
Why else would you put it on there?
Well, then the director, I believe, was like the super foreign dude. I think it was somewhere from Europe or something like that. And he was just like, he didn't understand that nipples were weird to Americans.
That certainly might be a possibility. They are included on the action figures.
Oh yeah, are they?
Usually, I think.
Yeah, they throw some nips on those action figures.
I remember that. He-Man, I was way into it.
Oh, yeah, He-Man.
Just to bring it all back around to working out. That was a big inspiration for me. When I was a kid watching He-Man, Batman, Superman.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Whenever I fucking hear there's like super nerd feminist girls and stuff like that who will give shit to the way they portray or like the physical characteristics of women in comic books and stuff like that. And they bitch about giving them body issues and stuff like that. I'm like, have you seen every superhero ever? I'm like, dude, they make them so unrealistically just shredded.
Oh yeah, come on now,
dude. Their bodies are unfucking attainable because they are superhero people. And I'm like, shouldn't then the women's bodies also be unattainable because they're superhero women? It's like, what's the big fucking deal?
Come on, get on
it's
board.
Like, you can't have a chunky Wonder Woman. That's
it's not gonna work.
That's stupid.
It's not gonna work.
She's eating Krispy Kreme and sliding on her knees. And
look at Travis opening up a fucking can of worms right before we sign off here.
I know. Now we're gonna leave, and I know that was. I probably should have said that earlier. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. I haven't heard from a lot of you in a long time, so it was really nice. If you ever want to chime in, or if you ever want to be on this podcast, just come down here and we can talk. You know what I mean? It's fun times.
Absolutely.
Well, we won't let just anyone on, but like, but pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, guys. If you're watching here on Facebook Live, we're also on Twitch. We're on YouTube, and we're also on Periscope. All live, all at the same motherfucking time. And there we go, saying our naughty words again.
There you go. Very much so.
Yeah, we're all over the place, and we're going to try to do this pretty much every fucking day, right, Jim?
Every day, except for Saturday and Sunday. Okay?
We take weekends off.
And I think we'll be having Johnny U in soon.
I haven't seen Johnny U.
We got all kinds of scumbag. We got fun guests lined up.
Oh yeah, we
got to
get Trevor and people like
we got a lot of musicians. Yeah, it's going to be a fun week, guys. So come tune in again. Matt Aiden, I see you there. Chris O'Connell. Hi, Kara. It's been a million years. Marcus Sams. Guys, we're signing off, but it's good to see you. Hopefully we'll be Kevin D. Gazowski. And Mary McKay, I'll see you soon, Mary. Guys, we are signing off. People are like getting off work and they're getting on Facebook right now.
And even though this is a live stream, this will exist on Facebook, YouTube, and eventually this week I am going to make us a iTunes channel.
There you go.
For our for our podcast. So you guys can listen to us whenever you want. At the gym. Listen to us at the gym.
At the gym. Or at the gym. All right.
Mainly at the gym.
Mainly at the gym.
All right, you guys. Lots of fun. I hope you learned something or something. I don't know. All right, bye.
Bye.